first official full day, and we are just loving driving under all of these oak trees. They are so beautiful, and I don't think I could ever get tired of driving down this street. You guys, look at this stairway, how creepy. Here watching some dolphins. I don't know if you guys can see them, like right there. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. They're just playing and having a good time right there. He's so speedy.
She's more obsessed with her shadow than the ocean.
You guys, this is the first time I'm ever seeing a lighthouse this close or in person. Well, I've been to one that was kind of in ruins, but look at that beauty through the trees. This whole park area is absolutely gorgeous. And here's a little sign here. Let's read it and see what it says. A life-saving light station. Sandbars might not seem dangerous, but those off the coast of Hunting Island could destroy a ship and put everyone on board in peril. To guard against that, lightkeepers and their families lived here, making sure this lighthouse warned sailors of hidden dangers. Today you can visit exhibits in the outbuildings, see the remains of the lightkeeper's home, and climb in the lighthouse as keepers did each day. And that's what the house looked like. I don't see the house now. Yeah, the house is no longer here, but those outbuildings are. You can see through here. Man. So I guess the house used to be here, I would think. I'm not sure. Can't really tell. But yeah, we're just gonna keep walking along. And I don't think that you can get in the lighthouse right now. It's closed. I'm not sure why, but we did read before we came that it's closed. But I'm just so happy to be here. Happy and amazed, actually. That's incredible. I know we're in the sun and I can't see what I'm filming right now, so I'm probably already editing this out. But we'll look through and see what those, there we go. We'll look through and see what those outbuildings are in just a little bit. The house is not here though.
What?
The house, because it showed a picture.
There's a cabin right over there.
No, it was a big giant 2-3 story house. But this is how close we are to the ocean, and what's incredible is there's a gift shop here, which doesn't appear to be open at the moment.
That's probably not open till 10.
But there's a nice picnic area here.
Oh, that's where the house used to be right over there. See the bricks?
Oh, yeah, okay.
That's us.
Yeah, on the other side of that fence right there in the middle, between those two buildings, is where the house used to be. I was going to say, I know I saw it on the thing, but...
Yeah, so if there's something damaged or something, they gotta fix something before they open it back up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's really beautiful here, though. And there's somewhere here that you can see monkeys on the beach.
It's not right here though, it's Morgan Island.
Morgan Island? Oh, okay, so it's not specifically here.
Alright.
Hey guys, so we just heard a little bit of information about this house. I'm going to turn it around so you guys can see what it looked like. But it stood just back there. You can see a guy sitting. The house was right through here. And we heard that when they were engineering this as a state park, there was someone playing a rowdy game of cards. They knocked over a lamp and burnt the house down. So what a shame. But here is the little diagram of it, showing you where all of the landings are. And then over here, you could see that house was quite massive. Absolutely beautiful. This is 1924. Okay. Does he not realize other people are out here? Oh wow. This says erosion on Hunting Island. If left alone, experts estimate the island would disappear in about 120 years. Waves loosen the sand, and before the sand can settle, it gets caught in the strong tidal currents of St. Helena Sound. As the sand is carried out to sea, it begins to fall out of water, depositing a few miles offshore. The currents moving toward the shore are not strong enough to push the sand back to the beach, and Hunting Island is essentially robbed of its sand. That is crazy. Here are some other lighthouses that are close by. Cape Hatteras, Cape Lookout, Morris Island, Tybee Island, Harbor, and Cape Romaine. I don't know what this is, but we're going to look in. Oh, it looks like a well. Wow, that is really cool. I am so grateful we don't have to get our water like that, but that's amazing.
Yes, it's kind of funny because
Oh, yeah. Digging a well doesn't work on barrier islands. The shaft can only reach brackish water that's unfit to drink. In fact, there's no reliable source of drinkable water on the island. To compensate, the lighthouse staff members and their families relied on cisterns, large underground storage tanks. What? That is so cool. So they basically rely on rainwater. That is crazy. So yeah, here's the site where the house was. Wow. So the living room would have been over here. Oh, it had 2 living rooms. Well, fancy. A pantry and the kitchen. Kitchen was in the back. Wow. It doesn't even look like it was big enough for that, but I guess it was. Oh, I wasn't looking far enough. The living room was over there, and then this was a living room. And then the kitchen would be back there. That's incredible. Such a shame. That dude is driving me crazy with the croup. Here's another angle and view from where they would have been in their house. Like, I wouldn't be mad if that was how I looked out my living room or my front porch. Wow. What are in those buildings? Yeah, I got her. Go ahead and look. You know where she lives? Indiana. Her sister and brother-in-law live in Bedford. Her sister works for some nun attorney, and the brother-in-law is the one who built all the YMCA's in that area. She's from Greencastle. I don't know. I didn't ask. I was too dumbfounded. You having a good time, Michaela? You making shadow puppets on the beach? We found so many shells. We did a major no-no, though. I know. Okay, so we were coming back from being out here, and there was like this pile of... my watch thinks I'm talking to it.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
No.
Okay.
There was a sand dollar, and I was like, oh, that's cool. I was like, but it's brown and it's kind of furry. I was like, I wonder if it's alive. But it was up and it was dry, you know? She was like, no, it was probably still alive. When it's furry on the bottom, it's still alive. Well, I killed a sand dollar. I feel really bad. She's like, don't worry about it. Most people don't know. And then we picked up, what was it, oyster? And it had live beings in it too, and we didn't know. We thought it was something like where the... Ooh! We thought it was like where the pearls and stuff are. No, it was still alive. Epic fail. Let's go see what is in here. Ooh! Ooh, books. Monthly, via the monthly supply boat, the Lighthouse Board distributed boxes of books to lighthouse keepers. This fed a classic pastime of the island-bound children, never-ending search for buried treasure. Legend held that Captain Kidd, executed for piracy, had hidden treasure on barrier islands. Oh my gosh, look at these books. Whoa.
No. Got one a couple Christmases ago for my grandchildren, but now they're old enough to do stuff with it, so.
Yeah, you just have to stop in here and fill out a little registration form or whatever.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
all right, great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We are on the actual filming location. We asked at the Welcome Visitors Center and they showed us the exact location of where Tom Hanks went to go find Bubba.
I gotta find Bubba.
It was in this patch of woods, and over here, right behind me, is the lagoon where they waded in the water. Try to get down as close as I can, but this is absolutely amazing. Oh, there's someone docking here with their boat. Scared me. I thought something was coming out of the water. It's really beautiful right here. You can see across the water there's several birds. Isn't that gorgeous? I'll go back this way so that little dog can get out of the boat without tipping her over, getting excited. Let's see, let's go this way. Yeah, there's a little path through here. There's actually someone painting on the other side of these bushes. Hopefully you guys can hear me, but how cool is that? It's a white heron that just landed over there. All kinds of birds landing on the water. So yeah, guys, this is where it all went down. I am so thrilled to be out here right now. Well, it is 12:30 and we spent all morning on Huntington Island and we walked it, quite a bit of it actually. We drove all the way over to Fripp Island only to realize that you cannot go on Fripp Island unless you're a resident and you must show proper identification. So we had to make a loop-de-loo at the security guard station, yeah. But we did see some amazing scenery. We picked up so many shells and Michaela had a great time. We got to get her a beach wheelchair, which you saw. We met the nicest lady, which you also probably heard if I left that in. It just felt like we stepped into a completely different place. I'm gonna show you some fishing boats right here. That looks awesome. I forget what it's called, but there's a sign up here by the road. Let's go this way. There we go. It's so cool, right?
Gay Fish Company.
Yeah, the Gay Fish Company. Fresh local shrimp and seafood. Not buying it and smelling up the car, thank you. But
Fresh though.
only if it's fresh. Anyway, it was a great time, and we are definitely putting this in it's in my top 5 places to visit, probably top 3. I don't know if I said in the vlog or not about the lighthouse, but it's going to take a few years to restore it for it to be able to come up in it. Apparently it's starting to rust out. But yeah, it's made of cast iron on the inside, so it's starting to rust out where the stairs are connected to the wall of it, and it actually kind of fell through in a few places where guests were walking up it and they scratched up their legs pretty bad. So they've closed it for now. It'll take a couple of years to get that restored, and we will keep an eye on that. We're going to follow all of the social media so we know of the up-to-date information on it, and I will try to figure out how to link that below too, whatever I find a link. That way if you guys ever want to put this on your bucket list, you might want to wait until the lighthouse is up and operational again, especially if you're coming from a faraway distance, you know, if you have to travel to get here. So we're going right now to Hemingway's Bistro to have lunch, and then like I said, we have the tour at 4 o'clock, and we're gonna look around some shops. I definitely want to make it into the bookstore before we go on the tour, and I think that's the agenda, a couple of stores and the bookstore. And we saw the bookstore last night. It was called, what, Nevermore Books, and it just looked so beautiful. It's themed so gorgeous. I can't wait to do that. So we will see you at lunch. What is it?
Autograph from Mark Twain.
Oh, very cool. It's a chunker. What did you get again?
Peanut butter attack.
Oh, okay, peanut butter attack. Warm brownie, vanilla ice cream, peanut butter topping, Reese's Pieces, chocolate chip, and hot fudge. Michaela's got the black cherry waffle cone, and I got the pistachio. And it is so good. It's so full of pistachios, and hers is absolutely full of all of these cherries. This is probably the best ice cream we've ever had, like the best quality, don't you think? That's gonna do it for our second complete night in Beaufort. The marina here, the bay is just so beautiful. We're watching another boat that just came underneath the bridge. Seeing their lights reflecting on the water is stunning. This view is absolutely stunning. You couldn't really ask for a better view. We have enjoyed it so much. Sadly, we're leaving tomorrow. Checkout time is at 11. So we're going to be checking out. I think we're gonna catch sunrise here. And then we're gonna grab lunch where we just had some ice cream a few minutes ago. And I think that this is definitely going to be a place that we come more often. It's breathtaking, and we found out today that this bridge that we have been sitting by and watching that turn to let boats through the last 2 nights is the same bridge the Forrest Gump ran over, where the Mississippi sign was, or the Alabama sign, one of the two. I'd have to insert a photo or something, but that is exactly where he was running. We had a fantastic time on the golf cart tour, and I don't know if I'm going to do that in a separate vlog or not. My battery died about 20 minutes in because I filmed so much footage today. I'm kind of bummed, but I may be able to insert it here instead of doing a separate video. Anyway, you'll see it at some point. That's gonna do it for this beautiful, beautiful January night on the most gorgeous island I've ever been to.